starts. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's time to just do a cheeky dance. A cheeky dance to begin. A cheeky dance 'cause my hot bar is dead. Lally ho, folks, my abbers, cadabers, and alakazams. You would notice that, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, but, the chat window looks a bit shaped differently. And, okay, my hotbars are the same. My third hotbar's gone. My 8 hotbar's fine. That's because we're playing on the PS4, baby! Well, we're playing the PS4 version of 14. It means absolutely nothing, it's just that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is clogging up my PlayStation, and I had to temporarily uninstall 14 on the PS5 version. But hey, we're running this, no problem. It's just the old hotbars and gear list is not existent. But hey, at least my glam plates are, they are fine. Just the gear set is a bit borked. But hey, we're going to be rocking with Bird. With a cool techno bow. But yeah, we're here in Ul'dah. The Steps of Nald. And we have the, neophyte adventurer. And he's got a quest for us. A land on fire. The neophyte adventurer seeks the warrior of light, and we have a picture of Clive in little picture of Clive there. I will do my best to do a decent Clive voice. Forgive my boldness, but are you Sumiri? You might? You are Sumiri? You might? Are you not? Yes. Then my search is at an end. About a begoggled gentleman tasked with me to find you, you see, in hopes of you of entreating your aid with some matter he has deigned not to share with me. Pray remain here, I shall fetch him at once. Greetings, champion. Oh! Oh yeah, it's our boy the wandering minstrel, huh? How's it going? 'Tis I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, I have a request that you and you alone can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied 2 stars sailing across the inky expanse. One of purest white, and the other, blushing scarlet. Their courses set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star. Their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. A lovely tale, but I fail to see what it has to do with me. But what does it mean? Truth be told, my own interpretation wavers. My rational mind says, meaningless dream, whilst my artist soul insists on prophecy. Whatever greater meaning this vision might hold, I'm convinced that the blazing white star represents the warrior of light, in other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whoever they may be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land for my dream, that I might witness the vision's, Alright guys, welcome to KDB looks up a word and how to pronounce it. All right, Google. How do we say this word?
Denouement.
Denouement. Ah, yes. That I might witness the vision's Daemon. Ah, I will compensate you for your trouble, of course. And a denouement is the final part of a play or narrative in which the strands of the plot are drawn together and matters are explained or resolved. Used in a sentence, the film's denouement was unsatisfying and ambiguous. Alright. The question is, which territory of Eurozone might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? The Bowl of Embers where I battled Ifrit? The Burning Wall of Eastern Talonal? A place rich in corrupted crystal deposits. Now the Bowl of Embers. That's where I fought Ifrit. Well, its relation to flame cannot be denied. My instincts, nay, tell me the scene of my dream was far more ridged and bold. A red flickering outcrop of crystal, mayhap, of course. The Burning Wall? The Burning Wall, of course. That cluster of immense crystal born of the seventh Umbral Calamity, resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery is solved. I shall leave for East Talonal and the infamous Burning Wall at once. Quest accepted! I feel like I should be in, like, a different type of cosplay for this. I mean, I'm wearing my Songbird outfit, but, I don't really have anything... I mean, we could just wear a Dragoon outfit, or we could go 2B. You know, we'll stick with the Songbird, because I was thinking, do we switch to the Advent Children Cloud outfit, but nah, let's just teleport to Camp Drybone and deal with the thing that you all have to suffer, a loading screen. That's right, folks, I have to deal with this. But at least it's not too bad. Oh, mode music's enabled. Oh well. There's a few things I need to... Everything's just defaulted on. It's a bit wild. But hey, New Island Sanctuary, you get this cool mount. It's a two-person mount. Fortunately, they more or less they're not going to update Island Sanctuary. But now we have the Burning Wall. An apt name indeed. 'Tis said that these crystalline structures were formed when the falling shards of Dalamold pierced the land's ethereal current. Some of them are seen as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. Let's not here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglasses at the ready! For it's going to be Clive time! Survey the surroundings and... Oh, okay, we get to do what it is. Now I would look above. Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance. Can you spot? Oh, look at the strange man. Yeah, I wonder how they're going to hand wave how did Clive get here. God. Ugh. Oh, his water looks great. Where am I? What's going on? Welcome to Eurasia. A dream led me to you. I understand how absurd it may sound. We ourselves are unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I'm content to be known as the Minstrel, a stalwart. This stalwart hero is Sumiri Umite. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive, aye. Last thing I remember was the ruins. Ugh. My head. Where how did I come to be in this place? It would seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a monastery physician look at you. I shall see to our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? Oh, wow! A free instant cheeky teleport. Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah, I'll take a free cheeky teleport. Yep, more of this, please, Yoshi P. It's so nice that Yoshi P let Yoshi P put his game in his game. Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully, 'twas naught but a bite of food and a bit of bed rest couldn't cure. Ooh, apologies for that. Just sneaking in all the soaking tracks, aren't you? It was kind. I gotta put on my Clive voice. Clive, yeah, there we go. It was kind of you to wait, thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The Physica also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up there? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him to restore his memories and find his way home. What kind of city, Clive? Do any parts of Old Da strike you as familiar? No, maybe I'm simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not all duh, then. Still, I would like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place we found you, is situated betwixt Ul'dan and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the Twelveswood is in order. Gridania, you say? That place rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there? Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of the neighbouring settlements and ask if they have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania anon. This entire situation has knocked me off balance, I'm afraid. Sumeri, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. You can set out whenever you're ready. Quest complete! We have pain to recall. Clive is ready to travel to Gridania. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned. Is it far? Well, we need mounts. No, we have airships. By airship? You have those? Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say that we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. This episode is brought to you by Swig of Pepsi. It's gonna just take us straight to where we need to go. Man, this I do appreciate this. It probably might cut down on what you call it, server congestion. I might get in the servers are fine for now, that is, and come Dawn Trail. It'd be crazy enough even just to get in a queue. Alright. Sumeri, if I may ask a foolish question, do these airships of yours actually fly? Yeah, of course they do. A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd. I know the weapon on my back is called a sword, and understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief for something that you clearly think as commonplace. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. Just go straight to Gridania, just damn! It is so handy. I hope to do more of this in Dawn Trail of just, oh, we're going here, teleport instantly. Back home in Gridania, oh man. Yeah, playing on PS4 when, you know, random NPCs just pop up out of nowhere. feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So this is Gridania. It seems very unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it's best I follow your lead. Oh, okay. Clive is going to follow me. Okay. Okay, let's do some small talk. The city's certainly a different feel of all. Duh. Not only the architect, but the people as well. Yes, because Gridania is canonically slightly racist towards outsiders. It's just the way things are. This tavern reminds me of somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. A chocobo? Now that's something I recognize. Yet, it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once, I'm sure of it. But as to when or to where... Yeah, Clive's chocobo's pretty sick. It's like a white chocobo, takes no shit, it's amazing. Impressive crystal. Not a mother crystal, surely. No, not nearly large enough. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. Oh, wait a minute. What's an appropriate minion to carry with me? There we go. Yeah, there we go. A little wind up Ifris. This is a truly beautiful place. Have you remembered anything else? Brief flashes of this and that, but nothing to suggest I've been here before. I can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful. Well, that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting, Commander. All is quiet with the Exil. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? Yuda, the Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you all right? Captain, you might. Do you know this gentleman? Oh wow, they recognize my rank. That's pretty dope because I chose because my place is I support Gridania. That's cute. Oh come on, that is yeah. Recognize me, please. Memory loss, you say? Sorry to hear that. It seems this Garuda's name has a lit a spark of some sort. I was in the battle with Garuda. I fought her. I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course. Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to any of those who stood against that destructive fiend. And also, are you sure you'd not been tempered? If you fought Garuda, you should clearly be tempered. Well, you seem perfectly fine. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our eldest seed seer is well versed in not only in primal lore, but also the treatment of bodily afflictions. I'm sure she is surely your best hope for recovery. I'll send word ahead to Stillglade Fane. Stand ready to escort our guests to an audience. Understood, Commander. Very find me a Nafsia's altar in Okradania. I want to see that you are granted entry to the Lotus Stand. Just gonna teleport me straight to the location, are you? Goddamn, yeah, seriously, wow, I'm still super chuffed about that. Hey Clive, what do you think about me getting these free cheeky teleports? The way back to what I've lost begins with Garuda. Of that I feel certain. Well, the stand just lies ahead. If you please follow me, please. And if you notice, there's a guy that you can fight triple triad cards to get some god cards. Greetings, honoured guests. Commander Helix, as a priest, if your friend's condition, as a priest me, if your friend's condition, this is he. A pleasure to see you. I am Kane Senna, Elder Seed Seer of Gridania. I thank you. Your gracious welcome. I am Clive. Though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please concern yourself not with priorities. 'Twas your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakens some previous recollection. Yes, the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Ixal, a people who once dwelt here in the Twelveswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I would add that Sumiri has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Yeah, just me and a bunch of random mooks killed her. A winged woman of volatile temperament. The power of the wind. A fitting description of the opponent, I remember. But a deity? No. The will behind the monstrous visage was distinctly mortal, as if she lost her head or something. Ooh, too soon. Ooh, too soon. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea's Primal are not one and the same. Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoo, escaping the notice of every local rumour monger from malms around. Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past accounts I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. My brand. It's the mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another primal's name, which seemed the pain as a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier is of my own making. Then how am I to overcome it? With her aid, of course. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. Alright. So you take me from another world, and my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth. A truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, but I've given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle, a drastic measure perhaps, especially when not at your best. It is why I turn to you, Samiri. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. A path I see thick with thorns, which you've the will to walk it. Then gird yourself for war and await me at Apaluka Falls. Alright. Hey, the path Infernal. Looks like this is going to be the end, folks. Clive seems somewhat bemused. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond a confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if that means making progress. To meet at Apakula Falls, right? And where is that to be found? Just nearby? Good. Now for then. Let's get on with it. Yeah, like, I should give my honest thoughts about Final Fantasy XVI. Highly enjoyed it. It was something new. It was something fresh for the to have a cool Devil May Cry-esque sort of Final Fantasy game. And yeah, I will do the DLCs. I've yet to do the like the Fallen Echoes one, I think it's called. But we have the Rising Tide, which is like in 2 weeks. So once I finish 7 Rebirth, I'm gonna reinstall 16, and we're gonna give the DLCs a go. I'm gonna, or I can hold off on the DLCs and finish Gravity Rush. I should finish Gravity Rush 2, that is. We have a tendency to always delay our streams, but looks like we got a bit of a fight on our hands. This place. Why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louis Soix gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Their purpose, to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit! I know something's there. Why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Oh, this is a good rendition. Seriously, Away is such a beautiful song. Clive recalls several words in the Elder Seedseer's presence, words which brought him pain. While the significance of Bear eludes me, you and I are more familiar with Ifrit. You're gonna toot us to another dimension, minstrel. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, it is likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus, I resolved to weave my lyrical magics to bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Here, where Archon Louis Soix paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance, and within the vision which takes form will you do battle with a phantom for our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will all be too real, yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Ready to fight in a level 50 environment? You bet your sweet bippy I do. I get 2 songs, and that's with limited stuff. But here we go, folks. Where has he sent us? You stand in the bowl of embers, the sight of which the Amalishus summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the warrior of light became a slayer of gods. 'Twas but convincing illusion, a body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno! Come forth! Reused assets and animation! An accurate Fabicil, yet not quite the effort you know. No, not quite the same. Yo! Copy and paste that model. Yo! Yo! Yeah. It's time to uncover the truth. That feels like a Phoenix Wright line. All right, time to find out who I am. Ifrit. That thing which killed Joshua. Yet I've been on its trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Samiri. During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions as follows. Rising Flame to charge the foe and inflict high damage. Okay, cool. With proper time, you can use the dodge to avoid damage, even if you're within the area of the enemy's attack. Sick. Certain attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the dodge icon quickly. Oh, okay, cool. After executing a successful dodge, the dodge action will change to Precision Strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage. Oh man, I just want to play 16 again. Oh, Soken. Okay, think about it. Like, say Shadowbringer comes out, Soken is like, he's diagnosed. He got diagnosed with cancer. He's fighting for his life, pouring all his soul and energy into To the Edge, but meanwhile composing 16 at the same time. Just around that time. Just imagine doing all that, like, trying to come up with all that music in the time fighting for his life. Madness. Soken's Masayoshi Soken, absolutely fantastic, genius of composer, and may he continue to compose to this day. Can't wait for his composition, for his song, his amazing melodies for Dawn Trail. It's gonna be great. Can't wait to see what he's gonna bring to us. Well, yeah, we have a cool fight with 16 mechanics. Let's go, baby. Yo. Alright. I don't want to put the dots on him because I don't want the fight to go too quickly. Me, Samiri. Oh crap, yo! Three. Oh, that's so cool! Come on! Yeah! Oh, the Rise of Flame does take time to recharge, that's cool. I toot. Okay. To dodge. Yeah, it's so cool though. What's this? This flames grow hotter. Watch yourself. Alright, I know this mechanic. Anyway, I'm fine. Shit! I can't move! Samiri, buy me some time. Oh, defend Clive. What? Yo! Oh no! This won't hold me! My tanks! Samiri! still in the fight. What's he doing? Oh, we're doing this mechanic. Okay. His blade's defeating a power. Yeah, you just gotta... Is it gonna orb? Yo! Come on. Good thing I play ranged DPS. On your guard. He means to unleash hell. Stay with me, Samiri. Let's finish this. Ow. How about you take your last spell effort? I wanted to just finish him off one. Oh, there we go. I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, that I would lose what little was left of me. Well, I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am! In the battle against your own mind, it would seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Hey, Torgal! Yeah. Just import the model. There you go. Ah, Clive is still here. Cool. The illusion is unravelled, yet you've brought a friend back with you. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. Yet no more loyal ally. Yet there's no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide on the road. Sorry, there's no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Ah, it would explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Turgle is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I had done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix's flames, he was destined to become the Archduke, and a father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his future cut short. From that day onward, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer, until one day I came to understand that it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known had such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. But I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. There is anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape. Yet I can not let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to the Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below, where I found the courage to face my past, accept the truth, and then everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. Yet you arrived in Eurasia in a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, and it stands to reason. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm taking that to see your home, we first must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Are we going to get a free cheeky teleport? I presume we are. Oh. You're not? Neat. Guess we'll all do the same. And I know there's a bunch of items you can get. I'm just wondering how you get them. Is there a merchant? There could be a merchant. Question is, where? There's a bunch of, there's a bunch of music rolls, a Clive Triple Triad card. I know, we get Clive's Glamour. And a Torgal minion and mount. Oh, I'm wondering... I chose the wrong mount for this. Wait. No, wait a minute. You know what mount we need? Even for the last... Yeah, there we go. Let's go. That felt appropriate. Oh, I can talk to Torgal. Torgal's ears are pricked up, his senses focused on his surroundings. Such an incredible sight. I was in no state to appreciate these crystals the first time. We've come this far, now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Bark. Once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Torgal will then begin leading you onwards. Follow Torgal to his destination and try not to fall behind. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, I hope there's more of like, hey, follow this NPC for Dawn Trail. Like, I don't think we... Was there any quests like this in Endwalker? Because if they're trying something new, it's definitely something interesting. Like, just something different than have them accompany you. I mean, there was the stealth sections on the moon, but, you know, those are fun. Hey, I wonder if if we were to go over here to where, you know, there's some crystals and everyone's just sort of standing around. Nani? Bark. I sense the end to this extraordinary tale is at hand. Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me? Indeed. I was baffled as to why, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Eurasia was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet, even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent deity claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix! The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events. its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monuments of solidified, solidified, yeah, you know what I mean. The words are, when you're putting on like that Clive voice for so long, you're kind of like, please let it stop. Why did I commit to just putting on a terrible Clive voice? Solidified. There we go. Solidified flame to be proof of the Phoenix deliverance. The bond which your brother, the Phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Drawn to the flame. It would seem our time together is at an end. Thank you, both, for all you've done. Press on, friend, no matter how daunting the hardship, or bitter the truth. Now, may your journeys be fair. And yours as well. You don't seem the type to stand still. Come, Torgal. We have answers to seek, and the Valastia awaits. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honour belongs to someone else. Some were privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Sumiri. Well, so ends. Or maybe, we'll see what happens. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as if it was a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal provided such a trustworthy guide, I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels, till we meet again. And so, here we go. We get the Metti and the Toyer. The Torgal whistle, this horn-carved instrument, emits a steadfast tone that calls the trusty Torgal to your side. And a little Torgal pup. Go on, you know you want to pet the adorable fellow. What could possibly go wrong? Now, you can now exchange MGP for special items by speaking to the gold saucer attendant. Found the flame. God, you see, here's the thing, folks. My MGP. Look at it. Look at my MGP here. We're going to go to the gold saucer really quickly now. Because I want to buy the blackjack. I'm buying the blackjack. I'm buying the blackjack and I won't... The blackjack is just the airship. It's like an 8-person airship. And it's technically free if you have 4 million MGP, that is. But if I want to buy the music track, you could at least see how much it costs. But also, is there a do we talk to this person? No, you're the... No, okay, and... No, you're just gonna say with hair. Okay, I presume we just talk to the... Yeah, it's all there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 rolls. Oh boy. I'll have to buy them. I'm just gonna have to do a bit of grinding out here just to A, buy the blackjack, and B, at least get a line so I can get myself a something. Well, I'll figure it out, folks. But more importantly, we are going to I'm just gonna put my Mama Minion back on. There we go. But that is that, folks. That is the Final Fantasy XVI crossover collab thingamajig for Final Fantasy XIV. I really like 16. We're definitely going to do the DLCs down the line. We're definitely going to do them. I'm very chuffed that they were able to, you know, put out the DLC. Because they shadow dropped, like, the first batch, and it was like it's a smaller one, but this new one will have... The Rising Tide is going to be a huge zone. And I can't wait to see what crazy stuff they're going to throw at us. Because you get Leviathan's powers. So, you get to fight Leviathan, you get to get Leviathan's powers. It's going to be interesting how you're going to, you know, just use water-based stuff. And will that have an impact on the ending? Will there be a new ending? Potentially there could be. So who knows? We might get like a Fates changed ending or something to that degree. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But as I said, we are going to be doing. We're going to continue with our Gravity Rush. Probably. We'll see if we have time for Gravity Rush 2 tomorrow. I just have to juggle some stuff around. But yeah, we could definitely do some side quests. Gravity Rush 2 will do a side quest, side mission session number 2. And then hopefully during the weekend we can just do like whack out like 2 episodes. Do like 2 episodes on Saturday and then 2 episodes on Sunday. So we can just, you know, progress through the game. Bar if there's a few side missions, we'll do those for sure. That's it just for general housekeeping. I know it is April. I know April would usually be our big April Fools, like doing a Toys to Life game. We don't really have any this year. I could have done Lego Dimensions. But even myself, I don't want to subject myself to that game for a while. That game does require a little bit more of a checking to see if all the pieces are in functioning order. Bar the joke that it's a Lego Toys to Life game. But we could probably see what we can if we have anything planned. But yeah, that's... Bar also, Dawn Trail is around the corner, and that's April, May, end of June. Yeah, we got we basically have 3 months just to go, okay, how do we do this? We panic, of course, but yeah, we have a bit of this and a bit of that to cover. Bar also other events in 14. I don't know what's next, other than I guess the summer event. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what we'll cover in 14? I'm definitely not going to do all of Dawn Trail, because I feel like if I'm going to be playing Dawn Trail, I'll be playing at like 2 o'clock in the morning, just to. I'm not going to say rush through the game, but I want to have a good steady pace for when we do the normal raids of Dawn Trail, the Arcadian series of raids. We're going to be doing that day 1 for sure, with silly voices, and I'll be geared up. That's the plan. Because I have an idea for a lovely actual commissioned art I want to pull off. This will be the year where we are actually going to try and do actual thumbnails for the channel, commissioning art. Yeah, I'll tell you what it will be for the Arcadian raid series. So it'll be sort of a video game like versus screen of like, Sumir, you might versus graphics cards. It'll be silly. It'll be fun. And I think next week there's a live letter, so they might show us some extra stuff for Dawn Trail. I know that there's going to be a Gold Saucer update, but we don't know. I don't think we know what it is. It could be Queen's Blood from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Could be. I'd love it if it was. That card game is bananas. And the Triple Triad tournament's underway. Oh boy, I better enter that. Well, that, folks, that will be it for now. I'm gonna love you and leave you, my guys, and hearts out to you for all watching, folks. Because here at KDB TV, we do our best. And I wish you all a fantastic night. Enjoy grinding your MGP just to get the music rolls. I would have put on the glamour, but it's just a Clive outfit. But I have stuff to do, folks, and I have a 7 Rebirth to finish. I think I've got like another 30 to 40 hours left in it. I'm doing as much of the side quest content as I can, but I'm going to just wait until I'll just do Queen's Blood at the very end. I don't have time to get invested into a card game. I need to finish the story. I've not been spoiled on 7 Rebirth, which is I'm okay with. I just want to just finish the game, experience the ending. But who knows? But we'll also play, as I said, Gravity Rush 2, that's for certain, tomorrow, for sure, probably around Irish lunchtime. Just to, you know, get her done, get her done! Alright. With that, folks, I will see you then. I'm just trying to find out what's the, But with that, folks, take you down. Good night. Toodle pip. And, as I'm going to steal a phrase from my friend. Skate for Satan, grind for peace, stay beautiful, sweet cheeks. See you then, folks. Take care.